And it's about the silliest thing I've ever heard. This story about these people in California. Everything seems to start in the L.A. area, and then it moves towards the rest of the country. People that are wearing helmets in the car.
I've done that for years. You can have California. I've done that. I'm not from out there. I'm from down there. I've worn a helmet in the car for years.
They say a plastic-coated styrofoam helmet with a little buckle beneath the chin.
That's exactly what I have.
Crash test him.
Hey!
Look at this guy. There's a picture of this fella right here in Los Angeles driving around town in his helmet, in his car.
Absolutely.
And they say that thousands of these things as fast as they can make them.
You'd be amazed at the degree to which this will prevent head injury.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to do that. No.
Why not? Well, you get used to it. Well, I remember when I first did this, I got laughed at when I first would wear the driving glove. And they laughed at me. And then when I added the helmet, they really made fun of me, but I didn't care.
And what about the hair? You're trying to have a good hair day, and you have a helmet on there, then you have helmet hair.
Yeah.
It's wrong. In every way, but it's very popular, very trendy.
What do you rather have, bad hair or a head injury?
A head injury.
Speaking of injuries, it weren't his head. It weren't his head. An elderly man in San Antonio, Texas, sat down in a place where we really ought to all be left alone, and that'd be the bathroom.
Yep.
He sat down to do number T. Did y'all hear about this story?
No.
San Antonio, Texas.
Give us some peace in there.
Here's what happened. He sits down to use the bathroom, and he finishes, and he reaches over to take a roll off the toilet paper. It exploded.
Oh, my.
It flew. It's in the news this morning. It's not a lie. I'm not making it up. It flew off the cardboard center and spewed hundreds of feet of two-ply all over the old man and the bathroom. I would have had a heart attack. He didn't take any chances. He immediately contacted the authorities. I mean, nowadays, everybody thinks it's a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the police are looking. Homeland Security has put a search out this morning. They're looking for Mr. Whipple. They call. Now, this would be embarrassing. You're sitting there doing that, and the toilet paper explodes. They call the arson investigators and the San Antonio, Texas bomb squad.
Well, yeah, and what do you do? What do you line for? You know?
And then, yeah, you got that to worry about.
Yeah, there's a whole other facet to this.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. They finally explained that the roll of toilet paper had exploded due to a manufacturer's defect.
Wait a minute.
Cardboard?
Somebody's going down there.
How could that happen?
And paper?
Oh,
What's to ignite it?
I've been known to spin it off the roll pretty fast, but you get that kind of friction going.
Yeah.
Spin that bad boy.
Then you know what?
That you can start
Then
a
you're
spark.
too busy. If your toilet paper is exploding because you're in that much of a hurry, you're too busy.
I've been on the commode before and started a fire, but it's a whole different
kind of thing.
They got something, though?
It is.
Just found out that for a second.
Never heard anything like it.
Texas. And they didn't say how old. They said an elderly gentleman. And I love this. Fire Chief Randy Jenkins is conducting a full-scale investigation.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkins.
Randy Jenkins.
We really need a full-scale investigation.
It turned Katie a full-tail.
I think we could have a half-scale and be all right.
A full-tail.
You know, this happened in a movie, Lethal Weapon. I forgot which one, but Danny Glover was sitting on the pot, and he unrolled the toilet paper, said there's a bomb on your toilet.
That's
or
right,
something.
and he had to stand
And
the
the bomb
pot.
note was written on the thing.
Exactly.
I remember that was the start of one of those.
And then he and Mel Gibson had to jump into the bathtub.
Right.
Yes.
Wasn't that the first one?
I don't remember.
I think it was the second one.
I think it
Second
was
one.
two.
Yeah.
Man, those were so good. The first couple especially. I didn't care so much for the others, but the first couple, Danny Glover and Mel Gibson together, those were great movies. And it's hard to believe that, you know, that Mel went on and did the whole Passion of the Christ thing after Lethal Weapon.
After Lethal and